found more. So I warned everyone in the last video that I found some Ronnie O'Neal handwritten letters and I was going to read them. Y'all was thumbs up. Okay. Y'all was thumbs up in that video. So I took it as a sign that we all gonna learn how to read together. We gonna learn how to read together. We about to read this foolishness that another one then hand wrote. These are the handwritten words of Ronnie O'Neal from whatever jail he in. I don't know. I ain't read the whole document. I will link all of this in the description. This is all the court transcripts, and attached to the end of them are all of, I guess, his court filings, or AKA ICFs. And just in case you are not familiar with Ronnie O'Neal, I did not look into the case. I looked into the foolishness. I don't really like I just like to mind my business. I like to mind my business. I can't really do this as like an entertainment thing if I look at it from a victim standpoint. So I just try to stay surface. So this is the gentleman that if you saw anything about these trials of pro se defendants, but he represented himself. He also had either trees or mushrooms or something like that growing out the top of his head. So if you don't remember hearing him represent himself, because even if the TV was turned off, he was loud enough through the TV that you could have still heard him. You would have recognized him just visually, because you can't unsee that and you're not going to forget it. So either way, you should know who he is by sight or sound. If you want to know further, you got to go figure that out. You actually probably can figure it out because this is a 37-page document, and it has all the little tidbits, I believe. I ain't read it. I scrolled just to see what it was looking like. I thought it was going to be like either way, I'm going to start reading. I'm going to try to just read straight through these and make this a longer video. Please subscribe. I am looking for fake friends. I do need approximately like 600. I need 600 fake friends, so I appreciate you. All right, so we have to Chief Judge. Oh, I'm sorry. So this was written and submitted to the Clerk of Circuit Court on April the 13th, 2018. To Chief Judge, I, Ronnie O'Neal III, notify my lawyer that according to FS 910.03, by my election, the accused waives the right to a trail in Hillsborough County in which the crime was committed. Due to all the media exposure, it clearly violates my due process right or clause of the 14th Amendment, and I am entitled a fair trial. Oh, he got it right that time. Therefore, my lawyer was told to put a change of venue motion in to protect my due process rights. I am demanding speedy trial. My lawyer and I had a conflict about it. Witnesses, criminal proceedings, FS 914.16, as defined in, is that S or 5.393.063, to the extent possible. The order might protect the victim from the psychological damage of repeated interrogations while preserving the rights of the public. The victim and the person charged with the violation. I am requesting an appointment of advocate for victims or witnesses who are minors. Oh yes, he's talking about his son, or intellectually disabled. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. Oh boy. FS.914.17. The state is using my own child as a material witness. Therefore, I am protecting my child from any interrogations from law enforcement. You did not try to pull. Oh Jesus, wasn't your parental rights gone by then? Wasn't they gone? Please, Lord Jesus, I hope and pray they was. You have no kids. This is another non-human, we'll just be nice and say alien. He's definitely non-human, like Darrell Brooks. So the fact that he wrote that he's trying to protect his child rights, and that's why he doesn't want the child to speak to the police, he should be ashamed of himself royally. That's disgusting. If you don't know anything about the case, you definitely gotta go check it out. It's just hard because the trial was not fully live. They put the best clips that they could pick out, what they thought everybody would want to see instead of the full trial. So it's really hard to see everything that went on, but there's definitely some stuff out there. All right, and like I said, I'm gonna try to read a couple of them on one. It's quite a few. It's quite a few. I'm not sure of how many exactly, but I should be able to read a multiple ones on each of the videos to try and get through them a little bit quicker. All right, and again, this one was filed to the Clerk of Circuit Court on May 2018. Looks like the 28th. It says to the Attorney General, the State Attorney, or whomever this may concern, I, Ronnie O'Neill III, am on my own behalf requesting a motion to compel redaction of illegal, improper, or otherwise protected content of discovery materials. This is all capitalized, so I feel like I need to put the umph into it. Like, he didn't capitalize his whole name. That's just capitalized the beginning letter of each of the names. You know, the Ronnie, the R is capital, the O and O'Neill is capital. But then we get halfway down this paragraph, and we in all capital letters. You know, according to Darrell Brooks, Doogie Brooks, that's fictitious. So all that you about to write, that's fictitious. I'm sorry. Let me stop. I, Ronnie O'Neill III, am on my own behalf requesting a motion to compel redaction of illegal, improper, or otherwise protected content of discovery materials released or distributed by the state of Florida in this cause pursuant to request under Chapter 119 Florida Statutes and Rule 3.030, Florida Rules of Criminal Procedure, or under any other alleged legal authority, and requests for copies of all public disclosures made. He was a mad. He was a mad. He was a mad. I wonder, did he ever get all the shit that he thought he was supposed to get? They should have really put this trial in its entirety on YouTube. They should be shamed. I need to see if it's uploaded anywhere else. In addition, it is my right to due process and a fair trial as set forth in Chapter 119 and in part in the 5th, the 6th, and the 14th Amendments to the Constitution of the United States of America, Article I, Section 9, 16, 22 of the Constitution of the State of Florida, Sections 90.202, 11, and 12, and 90.203 Florida Statutes 2018 and Rules 3.190 and 3.220 Florida Rules of Criminal Procedure 2018. Additional guidelines are contained within the Rules of Professional Conduct of the Florida Bar and the ethical guidelines of the American Bar Association. Furthermore, I am notifying you as suggested in Chapter 16, 16.015 and 16.60 in Chapter 27, 27.7081 Florida statutes in regards to capital post-conviction, public records, production, and a conflict of interest on the bias of Florida Statute 27.708 to 3 records request. I feel like that was mic drop. That was mic drop. That was a whole bunch of nothing, but that was mic drop. All right, so I am going to get on to the next couple. That was 2 out of like 6. I'll see you soon. Bye.